Yeah, this is interesting here. You can see those tracks here coming up from the water there. That's beaver. Beavers are crawling up here through the snow. All the way up here, you can see my shadow here, don't bother with that. They're crawling up here to the trees to get food. Yeah, and I don't know, it's a fox or a coyote, one or the other. The tracks crossed over the beaver tracks there and continued. Yeah, I can see some trees that the beavers cut down over there too. Yeah, it's weird seeing them coming out in the snow like that. But I see there's open water down there. There's a river that comes in to the little lake here, and it's open water right there, and the beavers can get out of it still. That's how they're getting out. The rest of the pond, or little lake, is covered in ice here, but like I said, we haven't had enough consistent, really cold weather to be going out in that ice yet. And you know, when I was coming up here, I saw snowmobile tracks crossing open water, well, not open water, ice, but very thin ice, you know. And that's what I mean by people asking for it, getting what they ask for. You know, if they go through the ice, of course everybody's sorrowful, crying, and like, you know, they carry on, and nobody says, well, they got what they asked for. Of course, I mean, if it's your relative or someone, friend, you're not going to say anything like that, but that's what needs to be said. You know, like I always say, I live in reality, and most people can't handle reality. That's why they live in the fantasies that they live in. But yeah, it's beautiful out here once you get in here. Man, it was a workout getting in here. I don't think I'm going to go a heck of a lot farther today because the snow is deep, and I was, you know, before I came out, I didn't know what I was going to do this morning because, like, I saw the sun and I knew I was going to go out, but I didn't know if I was going to do any hiking because, like I said, I thought the snow might be hard enough for me to walk on, but it's not. And I was sort of throwing it around in my mind because tomorrow is supposed to be sunny too, and tomorrow's Monday and it's supposed to be sunny, and it's supposed to be a little bit milder. So I was thinking, well, maybe I won't go hiking today, maybe I'll go tomorrow. But you know, you can't pass up this kind of sunshine, because even though they say we're going to get sun tomorrow, we may not, and then I'll be kicking myself in the ass for not doing something today. So as tough as it is, you know, I'm out here today in the quiet. Like I said, this is the Cork 2 mine site I'm in. Very nice. But you can see my snowshoe tracks there, how deep they are. You know, it's hard lifting your legs up that high all the time, and it's just difficult. Like I say, I don't like snowshoes, but if I didn't have them on today, there's no way I could have come in here. Not that they're helping that much, but they help enough that I can get in here. Usually in the winter, there's a guy that comes in here and does some ice fishing on this little lake here. I don't know if he catches anything. I guess he wouldn't come unless he did. He must catch something. But like most ice fishermen are not going out on the ice yet, but you know, they get one really cold night like we had last night, and some morons think, oh wow, the lakes are all frozen, let's go. I mean, how stupid can you possibly get? And that's what I mean. If you get what you're asking for, then it's your own fault. You know. I'm sure. Well, I've already heard of vehicles going through the ice, believe it or not. Vehicles that people drove out on the ice this early in the year. So, Darwinism again. Yeah, the stupid ones the Darwinism gets rid of them. And so they can't spread their stupidity in their genes to another generation. That's the way the wilderness works. You know, animals die all the time. The ones that aren't smart enough, the ones that aren't strong enough. Nobody sees it because they're out there in the bush somewhere. They could be suffering for days and days, weeks maybe, months before they die. But nobody sees it. Yeah. And then when a wild animal kills a dog or something like this, my goodness, the uproar you hear. It's unbelievable. Dog or a cat gets killed by a coyote or something like that. Those animals have really tough lives out there. They need food. And they belong out there. The cats and dogs don't. You want to have a cat and dog, keep it at home with you. Don't be bringing it out into the bush. Yeah. Anyways, I better be careful what I say because we're in the era, the second coming of the witch hunt now. Yeah, it's taken off like crazy, the witch hunt. People that did things 10, 20 years ago are being assailed in the witch hunt era. You know, I mean, I'm not saying that some of these things don't need attention, but I mean, going back 10, 20 years, give me a friggin' break. I mean, I heard these hockey players, oh, my coach kicked me, what was it, 20, 15 years ago? I don't know. Give me a friggin' break, you bunch of sissies. Bunch of bloody sissies. You know? I don't know what's happening to this society. It's gone crazy, and the government is partly to blame, and the media is to blame for the rest. So I'm glad I grew up in a different era when we didn't have these issues. I just treated everyone the way they treated me, no matter who they were. That's the way it should be. Yeah, anyways, this video is getting kind of long. Better end it before I get myself in trouble.